Molly.
Thank you, John.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jonathan. I'm your host once again. Today we have a very special guest. We have Molly. It took a lot of convincing, took a lot of money to bring her in, but we finally got her here. This is our accountant. And today we're just going to be going over basic accounting practices, which are very essential to keep your books in order. We will touch briefly into the trial balance and so forth, but we intend to go into depth in the next session. So I advise you to keep a lookout for the next accounting session that is going to help you with your put together your information for your SARs and so forth in your ends. For now, welcome Molly.
Thank you, Jonah.
I hope you have a good time.
Yes.
And we're looking forward to see and hear what you have in store for us. Just to start off, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm very much aware of how the system works, but these are questions that we get from our clients on a weekly basis, monthly basis. So I'm going to be you guys asking Molly these questions, and then she's going to just explain them to us quickly. I'm just going to fix the camera so we can see her more than me. And let's get started. Molly, first question for you. How do I invoice individually, and how do I invoice in bulk?
In bulk.
If you can show us that, yeah.
Okay, thank you, Jonah. Yes, so let's do the individual first. We go to the accounting button.
Okay.
And we choose the client that we need to individual do an invoice for.
Right.
So let's do Chloe here. We click on this client and then we click on invoice customer. Now this is the date that will show on your invoice and on your statement. And in the category, there are the discount and the normal and some other invoices, or the registration invoice. For today, we'll do the invoice normal. Right. The date, we will be billing them for the month of October. And we will bill them for this island service. And the attendee that will be billed is Chloe. Now there's your amount automatically because we loaded the services previously. And this is the description that will show on your invoice. And then we save this and we complete the invoice. And then if we click on that again, and we scroll down a little bit, we can see on the 2nd of October, we billed this client 260 Rand for this specific service. Okay. All right.
Okay. I've got a question for you, but just show us how to book in bulk, and then I'll come back to that question.
Okay. All right. So bulk billing is a very nice feature of AdminOnline. It gives you the opportunity to bill all your clients at once. We go to Add Billing Run. This is again the date that's shown on the invoice. And then the category is either annual or monthly, or quarterly or semesterly. Do you want to explain a little bit more on this now?
So how you can navigate this is when you create a service, right? Each and every service that you create gives you the option to either associate that service with a monthly, an annual, or a quarterly or a semester-based billing. So what happens is when your clients sign up to that service, if that service is associated with a monthly billing, when you click on monthly billing, everybody who's under that will receive a statement or an invoice. And then those who are associated with quarterly is mostly used by schools when you've got terms and so forth. Annually is when you bill your clients on an annual basis. So you bill them once per year. So that's how these different categories actually work.
Yes, thank you, Jonah. So we're going to do the basic billing monthly again, and we'll do the month of October for now. And then in the service name, you can select multiple services on the monthly bill, and then you charge them, and we say yes, and then you will see the effect. So for this bulk billing run,
Right,
we've got 4 accounts that are billed,
Right.
and these are the 4 accounts.
Okay.
Okay. Now what I like about this screen is if there's a problem or a mistake or something, you can delete the billing run
Totally.
totally and do it over. You can even export it to Excel.
Okay.
And then you can delete some of the lines or even edit some of the lines if you see there was something wrong with it, an amount or a description or whichever way.
Okay.
So, and even here you can export to Excel. All right, so that is the billing run.
Quick question.
Yes.
So if I create the billing run, does it send out the invoices, or it just adds the amount to the account, does not send it out?
Does not send it out by this point, it just added the amounts to the client. So let's take Chloe for instance. It says here under this billing run, she was invoiced 270. Nothing went out to the clients yet. We go to accounting and we see the effect on Chloe's account over here, the journal table. So this was the manual invoice that I loaded just now, and this was the bulk billing invoice that we loaded. Yes.
Great. Okay, cool. Quick question before I forget. I saw when you were doing the invoice customer, there's different categories. There's if you can just quickly go to the categories, I saw invoice discount. Now, when you're invoicing manually or individually, does it automatically add the discount, or you do it manual? It's a manual process.
So when you do a manual invoice from accounting, you need to do the discount manually as well. So we're going to quickly just load 100 Rand discount just to see the effect here. And we save it and we complete the invoice like we did with a normal invoice. And then if we go to Chloe, we can see that her balance was affected with this 100 Rand discount.
Oh, there we go. All right.
So if you want the discount to be in account when you do a bulk billing, you need to load it with when you load your customers. So you need to load it with the customers. So
how do we do that?
Say for instance, KLM, we need to allowed a discount for them that will be in effect every month when you do your bulk billing. You go to account profile, and then on the first page, account detail, you can load a percentage or even an amount. All right, of 20% or whichever discount you need to load, and this will be in account when you do the billing, bulk billing for the whole account. But you can also, there's a second place where you can load a discount, and that's on the specific attendee. And that's here, when you click on the attendee, you can either load a percentage or an amount for the specific attendee.
So you can load a discount for the account, and you can load a discount for the attendee. Great.
And then we must just remember that this is only taken into account when you do bulk billing. Whenever you do a manual invoice, you need to manually.
Cool. All right, let me ask you. So we've done the billing, we've done the bulk billing, we've done the individual billing. How do you send out an invoice individually, and how do you send out invoices in bulk?
Yes. Good. So individually is again in this accounting. And you click on the person that you need to send out the statement for. This is the account, and there's the button send statement. So this statement, if we press the button, it is now sending the statement from the system to the email address loaded here. All right. And then some customers might ask for a specific invoice, and then you click on the invoice line and you just send the invoice. So this is doing it individually by means of clicking on the account button. Sending it in bulk is clicking on the bulk statement button and then add a bulk statement run. Right, here you can choose any date in the future or today, and then you choose the hour that you need to send it out. All right, and then you decide, do you want to send it to all accounts, or do you want to send it to just the people that owe you the accounting debt?
Okay.
Right, so today we'll send it to all accounts, and then this is the line.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I saw as well you can choose which group you want to send it to, people associated with the service as well.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
that's correct. So this is now waiting in the queue to be sent out on the 7th of October by 9 o'clock.
Okay, cool.
Which is nice. Every change that you might be doing, maybe someone pays, you record a payment in accounting, you do even about bank recon, it will be affected on the statement. So it will show that it will be the newest statement that will be sent out by the 7th. If, for instance, you do not want Sulet to receive a statement on this day, you can delete one of these entries. And the rest will be sent out.
Oh, okay. So, okay, I understand, because I remember I had a situation with a client. She wanted to send out her statements, but she didn't want certain people to receive statements. Also, you can just come at the bottom here and you can delete those people.
Some of them that should receive a statement. Yes. So that is in bulk, so you can go on holiday and you can set it for that time, and you know that this will happen while you're gone. Okay.
Right, that is well understood. The big one, the one that everybody or most people usually have a headache with is bank import. Okay, I'm a client, I sent out my invoices, my statement, and then hopefully they pay me, which I'm sure they do, that's why most of you are in business. And then you get paid and the money comes into your account. How do I then take that income, which I've received, from my bank account and then move it onto AdminOnline and then allocate the payments accordingly? How do I do that?
So most importantly to remember, you go to your bank online and you get a CSV, statement of the transaction history.
CSV, so guys.
We go to the transaction history and we download a CSV. Okay, so for today I already did the CSV, it is saved on my desktop, and then we go to bank import, and then we say import the CSV. Alright, so import the CSV. You can choose your bank, whichever bank you are using that you downloaded it from, or you can use, like me, I changed a little bit on my CSV, so I'm choosing other today. And then we browse for the CSV where we saved it. There it is, ready for import, and we submit. So this import, now the detail on your bank statement is in AdminOnline.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Very easy.
That's magic, guys.
So now we just need to, whichever description our client used, we just need to get it in here. Alright, by means of the drop down, like this, just make sure that it matches, or by means of just typing in this description number,
pulls up the account number.
If someone put a surname there, we can even select it by means of the surname that we received. Okay, so let's just do one more, and then most important is then to allocate these amounts, then to just approve it. And if we approve it, we will go back to accounting now just to see the effect of these.
Cool. Just to touch on something, sorry to cut you, Molly. Please, ladies and gentlemen, make sure that when your clients pay into their bank account, that they use account number, name, or surname as reference. It just makes your life so much easier when you're allocating payments, because for example, if I'm one of your clients and I just say James, you don't know what account I'm associated with. You could have 2 or 3, 4 Jameses, and that's just going to make it very, very difficult to allocate payment. You can go ahead, Molly. Thank you.
Great. Yes. Okay. Now we can save it in the middle of doing the work. We can come back later and allocate the rest of it. I just want to show you in accounting where exactly did that money go. So let's say we want to see Ranu, and we can see that the amount she paid
Okay.
on this, I think it was the 4th of September,
4th of September,
is
yes.
now on her statement.
Oh, it's an EFT as well,
It
payment.
is an EFT.
Oh, okay.
It
Cool,
says the
cool,
payment
cool.
received.
Yes.
And yeah, the reason why it's still pending, because we didn't send out the statement, yet.
Oh,
okay, so after the 7th of October,
right.
that we sent out the statement, these will also say completed, and then we cannot change anything anymore because it's out there.
Okay, but can I send a receipt?
You can send a receipt,
okay,
yes.
Cool.
So a little bit down here, and then she'll send your receipt.
Send a receipt.
Very
oh, okay.
yeah,
Wow, beautiful.
Yeah. Even send a credit note while we're here.
Okay. Wow.
But that's also for another day.
Okay. Can I just something that just came to my mind right now, if you can go back to bank import, right? So, outside of manually deleting everything here, is there a way that I can set the system that maybe after 4 or 5 days of allocating, please clear my...
Yeah,
okay.
That's a very good practice to do.
Yeah.
And the way to clean this bank import after you've approved, the unallocated items will not be deleted, will not go away, but these are approved, are already on your customer statement. So you actually want this clean by means of going to your company details, and then changing the day of, let's just see, just scroll down a little bit, and then here it is under company members detail, the delete bank record done days. Set it to 5. I've even set mine to 1. So tomorrow morning my bank record is clean, and we can go.
Great.
Yes.
All right. That was way simple than I expected. But so guys, please, it's that simple. It's not magic. It's not, it's a very, very simple process. You have something to say?
Quickly, if someone pays maybe cash, and you need to manually load that money that you received, you can also do it in accounting. Okay, so this KLM again, he gave us an amount. He came to you. So we click on record payment, and we select the correct date that he did it, and then we can say cash received. Here we can also do EFT received, but that will mostly run through your bank import. So we say cash received, and just this big amount, and we just say payment received. And the comment will not show on the statement, so it's not necessary, but you can give yourself a comment just to understand what happened here. And then immediately his balance changed because he paid way more than what he was owing.
Okay, cool. All right. I hope we all got that. It's something that you have to practice time and time again, and you will get it right. I'm looking at our time. We have a couple of minutes. And I'm going to ask her, this is her job, which is trial balance and so forth. It's just a bonus. We're not going to go deep into it. Can you just explain to us how to get a trial balance and what are the benefits of it?
Okay, cool. So important to remember in company expenses, after you've done your month end or your year end, the journals are posted to your trial balance and to your general ledgers. So we need to do a month end or a year end to enable the system to go there. Okay, so that is in company expenses. Now we can draw a report. The report, so the trial balance is lying under the reports, and it's the last report on the list. It's a trial balance. We can view this. So you can see here it's trial balance and general ledger. So if we view the report, we can now draw, if you did your September month end, you can draw your trial balance for the month of September. And that is where you get then your trial balance and your general ledgers.
And then if it's a year, it's a yearly thing.
It's a yearly thing.
I'm sure you can download it and open it and see how it looks like. You can just save. Okay. Just give it a moment. Just click on it now.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
This is what.
I'm sure we can just put on the screen. You can just drag it and put it there. Okay. No.
Right.
Just quickly help
Let's
you.
quickly see. So we just want to have a look at our trial balance
See how. Okay.
and see how it looks like.
Okay. Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, thank you.
Oh, so this is how the trial
this
balance
is-
looks like. Okay.
Yeah, for the month of September.
Okay.
This is all the accounts, and then if you click here, it's the general
General
ledger
ledgers.
of
Oh,
each
okay.
and every
Okay.
account. Yeah.
Great.
Yes.
Well,
Okay.
I've learned a lot myself. I use the system on a daily basis, but some of these things I'm not familiar with. I hope you all learned a lot. Thank you so much, Mali, for your time.
Yes, thank
We're
you.
looking forward to the next session, and I just want to make you guys aware that in the near future we are going to introduce WhatsApp features. Now, the WhatsApp features is going to be a very big thing. You better be part of Admin Online now before the feature comes, because after you're gonna regret why you're not part of the team. So we're bringing the WhatsApp feature. It's in the pipeline. Keep an eye out for it. It's gonna allow you to communicate with your clients from WhatsApp, send statements, send invoices, and it's gonna be so great and help your businesses. I'm gonna round up with that. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope this webinar was beneficial. You take care and you have a blessed day. Cheers.
Thank you. Goodbye. Thanks.
Do you have more to
Thank
say?
you. No, that's all. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Bye.
Bye-bye.